Well, here we are, guys, once again in a situation that we didn't necessarily want to be in, asked to be in, or anything like that, but it's an example of how things change quickly in our world of car working. We had no intention of working on this car anytime soon, or it wasn't even on my radar. We got lots of stuff to do to lots of different cars, but a situation has come up where Pirate needs some mufflers for an exhaust system that he's doing. This car has a set of Flowmasters on it that I was going to remove and put the aero chambers that I had ran at one point in time on the Trojan Horse. I was going to put those on here, and while I was at it a while back, I had purchased some axles from Amir. The main thing that's kept me from racing this car more is the fact that it has stock axles, and I don't want to go to the track and break an axle and not be able to drive the car home. That's kind of a thing with me. I like being able to drive the car home. I just don't want to go up there and have to just play with the throttle. I don't like racing like that. So I also didn't want to just do the 31 spline stuff because I'd have to buy a carrier, get a carrier from the junkyard, do the clutches, do all that, buy a set of axles and everything just to run this car. I just didn't want to spend that money or the time to do it because I got other stuff to work on that's more important to me and more of a priority. But I did find a set of 28 spline 5-lug axles made by Yukon that are fine for what we want to do. So all I would have to do is just pop the cover, pull the pin, pull the drums, pop the axles out, put the new axles in, but. I don't have to go through a ton of work. It is a little bit of work. You may say, well, they're 5-lug. Well, that is correct. I also have a set of Pro Stars that I bought some time back, and those would be a perfect wheel. They're 15 by 10 with 6 inches of back spacing. It'd be a perfect wheel for this particular car, and I can put my old stiff walls on it, and it just makes for a good combination for me. It's easy. I only paid $80 for the axles. There's just nothing about it that was bad, and it means I can race the car again if I want to. Another factor in all of this is the fact that David has abandoned not his, but just the 7-second barrier with E6 heads on his Mustang. He's just changing some stuff around, so he's not going to be in the stockish bracket anymore. And I was like, hey, just for fun, you got to have goals or things like that. We're kind of close to a 7, an 813. That's not that close, but it's kind of close. So we thought maybe with cool weather, we'd take a shot at the 799 bracket, see if we could get it in there. But we need axles, and we got to be able to launch the heck out of this thing. So it's just a win-win. $80 axles. One of my friends moving on from the 7-second zone or his attempt at it, and another friend needing some mufflers. It just formed a storm or a situation where if we're going to jack it up and take the mufflers off of it, we might as well just go ahead and do the axles and get all that done with. And then we can take it up there and try and race it if we want to. If it's not anytime soon, we can do it whenever we want to. So I know that's a lot of talking, but it gives you an explanation of, hey, what happened? Why are you working on this car? That's how it happens around here. Motivation is a funny thing. You just wake up one day and go, you know what? I'm going to work on this. That's the beauty and the curse of basically being bipolar. You never know you're going to be in a good mood or bad mood. So it's kind of like that with working on cars. I never know what I'm going to work on. I just wake up and I'm like, I want to work on this or I want to work on that. There's no rhyme or reason to it. So that's what we're doing. I got to put a little air in tires, and we also got to drop the distributor back in. We had the distributor out messing around. And push it back out of the way and try and find a spot to work on it. So let me get to work. There we go. Boom. Okay, fellas, we have had a change of direction yet once again. Sometimes things happen. These are our 800-pound aero chambers. The thing I actually liked about them, and this, you won't be able to see it, but technically, and you can't see it, sorry. Crap, this thing's heavy as hell too. But anyway, you can actually see through this thing. The way the baffles are set up in it, it's more free flow to me, in my mind, than a Flowmaster. But due to some whatevers, and basically you may remember or not remember, that we use the Frankenstein H-pipe off the convertible parts car. Well, that causes some issues. Sorry about the light. So we went to a backup plan of using the glass pack style mufflers off the Lincoln. So I'm not sure if we've made an improvement or not. They're a straight through muffler, but they are like a glass pack. So maybe, whatever. In my head, it makes me feel better. Pirate needed the Flowmasters. So I guess I could have given them these, but after I'd already pulled them off, it's too late to go back. So now we're fixing to pull the back tires off and get the carrier, get the cover off real quick, and that'll probably be it for the day. Maybe pull the pin, I don't know. So anyway, it's getting kind of late, and we've also I forgot, we got a set of long wheel studs, so we got to swap all the wheel studs over. We don't have to, but we want to. So that's going to be a little bit of fun work too. So anyway, but we're getting there. By golly, we're getting there. We've got the cover off, we've got the pin out, and we've got the C-clips out. Now we can pull the axles out, and that's about as far as we're going to be able to get today or tonight. As far as doing the stuff down in the shop, well, the light don't work down there, so it's getting a little bit late, so we might as well call it a day. But sorry about that. But we are making some progress. Maybe that, I don't know. We'll have to see. Sorry, I'm just rambling. We'll be back in the next clip. Here's our axles and our studs that we're going to put in. Like I say, these are, oh boy, here we go, a set of Yukons, 28 spline, 5-luggers. Heck yeah. So anyway, that's going to allow us to launch our 200 horsepower. We're going to be able to give it all the RPM when we leave the line. So cool. Let's go swap these studs out. We've got all the studs pressed out of both axles. We got one stud just knocked in with a hammer. I'll probably knock them in and then maybe try and flush them down some more, make it a little easier than beating them to death. So see how that works with the press. Do the center and press the center and the flange. See how that works. Or just beat them all in. So either or. They're going in. Here we go. We got, that's the second axle. We've already done with the first one. We checked, test fitted it in the rim to make sure they're all in kind of straight. My eyeballs don't work exactly 100%, but anyway, I just like to always double check them anyway. So we're good with that. Now we can slide them in, put the C-clips on, put the cross pin, put the cover back on, and let the gas, put a little RTV on it. Boom, we'll be ready. Put some gear oil in it. Getting our tires mounted up on our Harbor Freight. We've gotten our money out of this thing for real. So mounting up our slicks, our old stiff walls on our Pro Stars. So let me finish that. Already got one mounted. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, mounted up and ready to go. I thought about shooting them black. I haven't 100% decided on that. I just see how they look on the car. If I'm, cosmetics are a big thing for me, but there is a certain look that I go for in different cars. I kind of have an image in my head of what it's going to look like or what I want it to look like, and I have to see how it looks with the Pro Stars on. I really kind of like the black look on this car. It's very muted, so because the car's muted. So I don't know. This might be a little too bright, a little too much bling. So we'll see once I bolt them on. There it is, 5 lugs. The slowest vehicle, not the vehicle, but the slowest Mustang that we have is a 5-lug. Everything else is 4-lug. Yeah, you just gotta love the irony of that. So anyway, got the wheels on. We still got to put gear oil in it. I'm letting the RTV set on the cover a little bit. We've got some stuff that we're doing up front. We're going to do a little something with our Ram Air kit. We're going the headlight route. We're just trying to scrap together a little bit of maybe a little extra power, at least make us feel like we did. Anyway, that's what we're working on. That's what I'm fixing to work on now. So we'll be back in the next clip. I'll probably maybe paint the PVC or whatever. I don't know. This isn't like a permanent arrangement. This is just to go to the track. I say it's not permanent. Heck, it might end up being permanent. So anyway, that's what we've got for our new Ram Air system. And, you know, I can live with that. We're getting a straight shot now, not having to let it go up through the hose, and then we had the filter on it as well. So hopefully this works out. Like I say, once I put some gear oil and stuff in it, then I'll drive it around a little bit and see how it feels. So okay, well, there we go. Boom. Getting ready to rock and roll, son. Well, it's running, and we drove it around. I drove it around the facility a little bit. It's getting dark outside, and I don't have my GoPro with me. I didn't know if I was gonna get done or whatever. So I got a couple other little things. I'm thinking about taking the isolators and stuff out and maybe cutting a half a coil off just to set the nose down just a little bit. I'm not 100% happy with it. We need to put a race seat in it, and I don't really know if there's anything else that I'm going to do or really want to do to it. I mean, I don't know. It feels like an 820 car. So I don't know. I don't know. I hate to keep saying that. I'm not even sure when we're going to take it up there, but anyway. But it is running, or at least we can take it up there with the axles. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just jibber jabbering. So it's, you know, I don't know. It's supposed to be kind of chilly this weekend. So I don't know. Maybe we'll take it up there. Maybe we won't. We got a lot of stuff going on. We got a lot of cars we're trying to work on. We got stuff that's messed up. You guys know that, or should be current by now. So anyway, who knows? Anyway, I'll be back in the next clip and drive it a little bit or whatever, and you know, whoop-de-doo. So, all right, but we do have axles in it, and that's great news. All right, let's jump right into it. There's not going to be any in-car footage from this car or anything like that. We didn't get the video wrapped up. We had a bunch of other junk going on for a couple of days, and it was raining and a bunch of other crap like normal. So we were supposed to go to the track today. We went to the track, we got there, we get out, the battery's dead, the car won't start. I got super pissed off, slammed the hatch, drove home, drove back to the facility. About 2 miles from the facility, something's wrong with the transmission. It was just something let go. I don't know what the crap it is. And I limped it here, and I pulled it in here and shut it off, and I'm gonna push it off there in the corner, and we're probably not gonna see this car for a while. All right, thanks for commenting, thanks for subscribing, thanks for watching. Until next time, on Substandard Leader and Fox Body Videos, lover of 4eyes, POS Mustangs, Lincolns, drag vans, convertibles, 5.8s, and Foxes in all color shapes, denominations, and everything else. I will see you guys later. Not a happy ending.
Don't worry, guys. He gonna be okay. He just a little mad right now. But we gonna get fixed, and we gonna make it fast. Sacco promise.